Hello everyone, I'm Master House and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom Hero Mode. Last time we made our way up the Lanayru mountain, made our way all the way up here with Konde, and saw who is seemingly his brother, though not really, because his brother is a monster, and well, his brother may not actually be his brother, probably not his brother. But hey, here we are in the stilled area of the Hyrule mountain, and here are more of these tornado enemies. Yeah, they're a little bit annoying, but you know, gotta deal with them now. Just run your way all the way along here. For me, the simplest way to do so, just do that, and there you go. Simple as that. It's pretty dang easy. Now what I'm gonna do, oh god, no. Yeah, first let's go ahead and spawn our sticking pea hat. Oh god. Or fall into the abyss, that's also an option. Let's go ahead and spawn these freaking pea hats, baby. Alright. Yeah, they're dying immediately, but it's a-okay, because we got our freaking sword moblins. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. And you know what? You can perish. And so can you. So there you go. Pretty easy. Now this guy is going to be a bit agitating. And there we go. He is now deaded. So there. Now, make our way along here, and yes, here's where we can learn a new echo, which is the Cloud Echo, which is, well, the Cloud Echo in this area. Pretty sure you can only learn it in this area. Maybe you can learn it in other areas of the game as well. Not too certain, but this chest is some rupees or monster, actually, a monster stone. Yeah, if you can't tell by now, I haven't played this game in a minute. It's been a little bit since I have played Echoes of Wisdom, especially on the channel. So, yeah, give me a break. If it's been a little while, okay. Apparently, the game also doesn't want me to stack beds on beds, so that's something. But I don't care because I am going to stack beds on beds anyway. Now heading into here, I believe this is on the pathway to the Lanayru temple itself, so should be pretty close to it. At least I think so. I keep falling to my death. This is embarrassing. This is very bad. Very, very bad. I think I might just cut until I make it to where the temple is located. Just so that way you guys don't have to deal with everything else, basically. Okay, buddy, I don't know what you're trying here, but it's not working out for you. So how about don't try anymore? Hey. Bro, screw you. Zelda, please, just place the dang bed. Jeez. Okay, go. Nope. Yeah, dodging these. I think they're Ghettos in this game, I'm pretty sure. I want to say they're Ghettos, but who bruh. That's it. You die. There. These guys are a little bit annoying in terms of fighting them, especially in the still world, but we should be a-okay. I think, at least. And, come on. I know I can make it. Or not. Okay. But I'm pretty sure... Uh-oh. I'm in danger. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, that didn't work out as I thought it would. But instead, let's go and just place beds. And you know, I will see you guys when I'm at the Lanayru temple, because I've already shown some in my blind playthrough. It's pretty simple getting your way through. I'll see you at the Lanayru temple. And before we make our way to the temple, here's a warp point, which is fairly close to where the temple actually is. We're actually getting pretty close to where the Lanayru temple is located, which is literally the ice temple of this game. It's not really the water temple. The water temple is kind of the Jabul Ruins temple. That was the water temple in this game, but let's go and just stack beds on beds as we typically like to do, and, well, let's just go ahead and use some water. Pile it up, make our way up here, and yeah, again, we're pretty close to where the temple actually is located. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way up here, ignore these wolfos, and yeah, I'm just gonna ignore these wolfos, to be honest, because I don't need to bother with them, and make our way into here, which is, yes, very close to where the Lanayru temple actually is. What's all this? A large picture with lots of writing. Let's see, what does it say? My balloon trip from Hyrule Mountain way up to Holy Mount Lanayru was a great success. As I take a quick break, I'm leaving all this here as a record of the happy occasion. I'm going on this adventure alone. Dad thinks I'm ready to take over his work this time. My two little brother Konde is in good hands with Dad back home. He'll be looked after. I'm anxious about going out exploring the world by myself for adventure calls. I can't wait to bring Konde with me someday. He'll love it. It'll be even more fun. Now onward for more exploration. Konde's brother must have left us here. And I bet this is his brother. So Konde had it wrong. His big brother doesn't think anything bad about him. You know, Konde saved us from that bad storm. I think he really deserves to be happy again. Honestly, I would agree. So to try and restore Konde's happiness, let's make our way through the Lanayru temple and try and help Konde realize that that wasn't his brother who was very mean to him. These are just like the footprints we saw outside the rift. Yep, they are, which means this is where that creature went to. And this is also the Lanayru temple, the final temple within the game, which is literally the ice temple. I mean, we had the ice cavern in Ocarina of Time. We've had a few ice temples throughout Zelda, but normally we have a fire, water, forest, and then a kind of dark temple. But with this game and recent Zelda games, we have not seen a dark temple in a while. But I will tell you guys, with this temple, it is pretty simple. It's really freaking easy. It's not hard. As long as you know what to do, it's pretty easy. Use bind dot. Now this is a puzzle that I got stumped on for no reason. I don't know why I got stumped on this. It was kind of dumb in my opinion, but just hop your way through and plop this down like that. And this will carry the energy throughout the temple and heat up a section of the temple. This is where the temple works. You carry these orbs, which will heat up and freeze portions of the temple, allowing you to progress onwards. And yeah, these orbs, they're either heat or ice to either heat up the area like this and melt any ice, or to freeze it up in case of you needing to freeze something up. So with that done, let's make our way down this ladder. And yeah, here's this with these snowmen. These guys are so mean, just so mean. I'm gonna ignore this guy because I don't care for him, and what I'm going to do is smack down a bed right here. Oh, I love how I just killed him immediately. Oh, that was satisfying. And I do believe this is actually something fairly important, I want to say. So let me actually grab out my Strantula and let's get ready to go, 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 go. And there we go. Perfect. So there we go. We use our strength and get ourselves a monster, 3 monster fangs. Yeah, nothing too special, but I mean, still something. So, how did I still get hit there, game? Whatever, I guess. So we go down this ladder and into this area. And again, really simple. You just use the boulder and yeah, it's pretty dang simple. It's not hard at all. But use the boulder to your advantage to move it over here. And I actually do want to kill this Keese because he's going to be very annoying. So let's go and just have him die. Keese, come on. Come on. Okay, bro. Really? You are embarrassing me, bro. You are embarrassing me. And there we go. And I guess we already had an Ice Keese learned, so never mind. I am dumb. What I'm going to here is definitely a more difficult portion. Because, yeah, you gotta move the borders in such a way so that, it will block the heat so that you don't get, well, burnt to a crisp. This is pretty simple. Use the fire orb, drag it over the other area. That scares me because you have to jump over the ice so that the heat still carries over so it's not a freezing ability. And there we go. Now this whole portion is heated up. And now you can go to the other portion, the other half of the room, and try and make it past that area. Now down here, down below in the water, probably won't notice it, but there's a small key under the water. It's pretty well hidden, honestly. It's pretty well hidden. But now we just gotta be wary of the fire here. So yeah, that's very nice. Now we do actually want, actually I don't think we need it to be frozen. I don't think so. Again, might be wrong, but you never know. Let's go ahead though and try heading through here, and there we go. Yep, It's pretty simple. Just carefully maneuver your way with the water blocks, and you should be a-okay. If not, then something's wrong. If you didn't make it through, then I guess you just gotta get better at the game. So, or well, you have my guide here to help you out. Now let me grab this before it falls down, and there we go. That is that. And yeah, this is pretty much just using the icicles to guide your path along. So I'm actually kind of scared about this. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now continue your way through, and here is this. Actually, so let's go and use the beds. And actually, if we go ahead and use water blocks and make our way up here, yes, you'll notice that there's this. An interesting little pathway. And I did not mean to fall to my death. I did not mean to do that. Let's go and make our way into here. And here's a chest which will contain a golden egg, I believe. Yes. I remember this from the 3-hour run series on the channel, which was in live stream format. So yeah, I remember that fairly well. But now, let's go ahead and just maneuver our way along. Pretty easy. And now I do actually want to not do that, because that's the wrong way to do it. What we want to do is just maneuver our way along. And okay. Made it by this time, just waited for the ice beams to stop, drop my wheel on the wall, and that's as simple as that. Now with this, you just want to move a nice block, and it's this one right here, which leads to a secret pathway, which I think leads to a small key, though I might be wrong about that. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and try to have this man fall, because I don't want him on here, so that way it's easier for me to bring this along. Now I'm just going to wait it out and be careful, because I don't want the ice beams to change this flame orb to something different. Now what's cool is you can actually still use echoes while you are binded to something, so that's pretty nice. But this will heat up the room above and melt all this ice, so nice. And also melt the ice wall bridging, well, not really bridging, but blocking the other side from us, and now we can make our way through that doorway. So pretty nice. And now with that done, let's go make our way through that room, or to that room that has now been opened up for us. But making our way through here, and yeah, this is where the tricky part kind of comes into play. Because here, you gotta have your Armo statues, basically hit the switch at the same time. Now we've done this before. The tricky part is doing it correctly. And there we go. I say it's tricky, but as long as you get the timing correctly, it's not too bad. Here's this chest which contains a small key, which we can now use on the locked door on, well, the opposite sides. Yeah, going between opposite sides of a room. Wow, crazy, right? Just crazy. Now it's this room, where we have these guys, which are not very nice. Let's go and spawn one of our sword moblins and get this guy going. And yeah, we can just have him take care of these taluses. And yeah, I should be able to take care of them fairly easily. I'm gonna go and let him take care of them. And I don't know what you're thinking, buddy, but why are you hopping on top of him? Okay. Anyway, here we learn a new talus, which is the Temper Tweelus. I call him a talus still because why not? Whatever. Let me go and spawn him so he can attack him. And I'm just gonna, heal up in this hot spring while he attacks him. So yeah. Go ahead and wait for our guy to take him out. And let's go ahead and take him out. Actually, this is actually a pretty good strategy. Just have him on top, and there we go. You attack him from up top. Now just wait it out. Now we are fully healed up, so let's just go ahead and have our guy slowly attack him. And there we go. Actually, here's some rock salt, so I will take it. And now, there you go. Now, go ahead and have him attack him. It seems like Tweelus cannot attack our sword moblin somehow. And he is done, and there we go. which we're taken care of, along with this chest being spawned. Now this chest will contain, I believe, either the compass or dungeon map. And it contains the dungeon map for this temple. So nice. Now, let's make our way into here, and here's a warp point. Now, this is important because this is leading to a little mini-boss fight. You might be wondering, wait, what do you mean a mini-boss fight? Well, we take a look at our key items. Yeah, we have all the items of might. Well, this fight right here is a little bit annoying. I will say this fight is definitely a much more triggering one. This fight is basically a choo-choo, which is frozen. Now you want to melt it and then attack it. So that is the annoying part. Now I'm just trying to find an echo that will be useful for this, because I don't exactly know one that would be terribly useful. You know, let's just go use a Fire Wiz robe. I'll do it. So here's this guy. Yeah, this is the mini boss, the temple. Crazy. Hi, buddy. Yep. And he's here. And yep, this is him. Alright, this is him. Now what you want to be careful of is, I believe when he bounces, he will make it so that I think he'll make it so that wait a second. Wait. I think oh no, I remember what we gotta do. I remember what we have to do. So you don't actually melt him. Yeah, you actually want to freeze him first. So yeah, you actually do want to freeze him first. Let me just find the echo to use for this. And it should be good. So yeah, let's go and grab out a freezer. And let's go and just have him get frozen. You know, just have him get frozen. And there we go. Let's go and just have him get frozen. There you go. Now, just go ahead and go ham. And just go ham until you break him into 2 bits. And there you go. That's that. Now, you just want to wait it out until, well, something happens. And that is that. And as you can tell, the freezer is slowly freezing him. Let's go ahead and attack this one now. I actually don't know how much damage these guys deal on hero mode, so that'll be interesting to know. Interesting to find out, to say the least. Now what I'm gonna do is just place my freezer right here. No, freeze that man right there. Thank you. Or just freeze that guy. I mean, I agree with that as well. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and break them into those 2 pieces and just constantly use our freezer and attack these guys. Just constantly freeze them and attack them. Oh god. And now we just kill these guys and let's just wait for them to get in the heat, and then we're pretty much set and done with this. Just gotta wait for these guys so before he gets unfrozen in the hot water, or hot spring water, I guess, as it's called in Ocarina of Time and whatnot. Well, we're done. So there we go. It took actually a bit longer than I thought it would, to be honest. It took like way longer than I thought, but let's go and heal up in this hot water. Actually, yeah, this runs a lot of hot spring water from like Minish Cap, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, just past Zelda games. I'm happy to see things like this return, because we haven't seen things like this since the older traditional style of Zelda games. But either way, let's go ahead and pop out one of our Ignisols and have him just melt this ice. And there we go. And yeah, I did get burned a bit, but oh well, happens. Let's go and burn this ice. And that is that good. Now, we just gotta be concerned about the other parts of this. Which... okay. Wait for these to fall. That... really? How the... oh my god. And there we go. Just gotta wait for the perfect timing. And that is that done. Now, and yeah, they do have Ignisols down there, but we don't need those as long as you have your own echo of it. Now, what I absolutely want to do is use my sword moment here to take care of this fire key, so he is taken care of and done with. Now, let's go ahead and bring him on over so that way Hold on, actually. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there you go. You basically just want to climb the ladder enough so that way, you can bring him over past the wind so he's actually still on fire, and there you go. The torch is now lit. Now, in my opinion, for kind of the hardest one to light in this room, which is the one all the way over here, which is the one up there. Now, how you want to do this, at least I would suggest, is probably, here. I'm gonna try, and I was able to get it, so with a lot of just moving around and whatnot, was able to get it, and yeah, of course, I'd get hit by the flame again. I mean, we can heal just fine with the bed. We don't even need a meal or a smoothie to heal up Zelda. We can easily just use Zelda's bed to heal up, or even just one of the old beds. But with this room now done, this is where I want to say temple gets just kind of easier and opens up for us. Yeah, this is, you pretty much see the switch right there. That's pretty much where the boss key is. If we step on the switch, a snowball will go down, though of course it's not frozen, so there's that. So let's make our way down here. And down here is, yeah, the boss door. So pretty much you get the boss key and then straight up just head down, and here's the boss door. Now this is where things get mildly interesting. Pretty much there are rooms where you want to heat and freeze it up. And yeah, it's literally as simple as that. Now what I am going to do is take this and, okay, I don't know what I was thinking there, to be fair, but I want to say you do something with this torch or nothing. Never mind. But what we actually want to do, use this, burn up the ice, and it's easy as that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull this Dekubaba enough so that there we go, he is done. Now I'm also going to go ahead and use my sword mob in there so that way he can take care of that enemy. And okay, he is dead. Welp, sucks to be him, I guess. I'm going to open up this chest, which will give us but 3 twisted pumpkins, so I guess I will take it. Let's make way through here, and yeah, just again, this is where the temple gets pretty interesting. Now, we don't need to bother with this room, I'm pretty sure this room we can just completely ignore, but we do need to bring this all the way over to the other room, because this is needed for a different puzzle. So, let's go ahead, plop it down right here, and there you go. This will bring heat into that room into that room, and yeah, it'll heat it up. Now, I do believe it'll also heat up the other room, and I think so at least. Yup, there we go. Also, this is the room that is more important than that. The room with the Tektites. Just keep the room with the Tektites is very annoying. I really recommend don't bother with the room with the Tektites because those enemies are very annoying and it's just aggravating. I've done it before and it sucks, so I'd highly recommend don't bother with the room with the Tektites. Just make your way immediately to the room that is required, unless you want to go for 100% completion of getting all chests and collectibles, then feel free. Be my guest. But I'm not going to, simply for the reason that I do not want to. And on hero mode, those guys hit like a truck. So let's go and grab this, dive down, and place this right on the switch, which will unlock that door to the west. And with that door to the west now unlocked, we can simply rise up, and as you can tell, yes, this travels into the room that has that ice wall. Well, yeah, now we gotta use Armos for this, which is super duper fun. What I would recommend is use the ice block. Just spawn like, actually not even like that, but just spawn a couple of them, just like that. Then go ahead, have your Armos be like, okay, without me slipping and sliding on the ice blocks. Let's go ahead and do this. Now grab your Armos. Never mind. Never mind. Now this is actually making me forget how we're supposed to do this. So let me try and actually figure this out, because to be honest, I actually forget quite a bit on how we're supposed to do this. Actually, I think I remember now. Never mind. And before you actually take care of that switch puzzle in that room, you actually want to carry this over. So yeah, this is the tricky part. Pretty much want the room to be frozen. You want to avoid the heat gusts coming out of the wall, and freeze this room, which will allow you to use the armors to hit both switches. Yeah, that's what I was doing wrong. That's what I forgot. So that's actually what you want to do, is freeze up the room, then put it down an ice block, and have the Armoses step on these switches at the exact same time. So, let's take an ice block. Not there. Let's put it here. And then, of course, put one right here. And now, you can use your Armos and have him get going like that. So there you go. And there. Now the door's unlocked, and now we can actually progress onwards. So, let's go ahead and make our way through this door into this room, and here is a Wolfo. So, let's go ahead and take him out. And yeah, this is actually the pretty difficult part, if I'm gonna be honest, because yeah, the Wolfos are not terribly kind. And they're kind of difficult to deal with, if I'm being honest. So, you just want to be very careful. Just be extremely careful. So just go ahead and allow your Dark Knight to do all the work. Pretty much just let your Dark Knight do all the work. Have them take care of them. And actually, you want to take care of the white one first. You actually want to take care of the white one first. Okay, that's it. You know what? Fine then. That's it. You wanna fight? Fine then. Okay. And there we go. Now just go ahead, take care of this guy, and just take care of him, and there we go. To make it so we can't howl, just use one of your echoes as well as your sword fire form, and yeah, there you go. Now we can learn both the Wolfos and the White Wolfos Echo. So there you go. And yeah, the White Wolfos are obviously bigger than the normal Wolfos because they're stronger and they're a lot more scary. So, yeah. Now there is this room, one that is a little bit annoying. Just a little bit. Now, just use the fire element. Make sure to avoid any and all ice, because of course you don't want to get hit by it, obviously. I feel like that'd be obvious. And the freezer fell in the water, that's funny. But pop this into there, and this will now heat up this room. And actually, we don't want to. Actually, no, we don't want to heat it up. We want to freeze. Actually, no, it heats up this room. It heats up this room, so that's good. Now, as you can tell, we have access to the boss key for the temple. Now we have access to the boss key. So now, pretty much, just make our way over here. This creates a nice shortcut back into this room, which is pretty nice. And now, make our way over here, freeze this, and, well, yes. Well, actually, you wanna melt the ice first and then freeze the room, because if you just freeze it, yes, I can tell there's still icicles here. Now you want these icicles, all these little ice pillars sticking out, you want them to be gone, so that, well, you want them to just be gone, so that the snowball, when you step on the switch, the snowball actually rolls down onto that switch, hits that switch, so it unlocks those gates that are blocking the boss chest, so you can get the boss key and make your way to the boss door. So now with everything melted, as you can tell, there's little platforms that the icicles were on. There's little pillar platforms. And now we can freeze the room and get ourselves the boss key for the temple. So yeah, pretty simple temple. Honestly, the one that took the longest, the temple that genuinely took the longest to complete was probably the Pharaoh temple, because the Pharaoh temple, that video, when I recorded it, took like 40 minutes to 50 minutes of recording. So yeah, definitely a shorter temple. As long as you know what you're doing, it's honestly, it's not a hard temple. The hardest temple, in my opinion, would have to be the Pharaon Temple, just because of Goma and everything. It just, the Pharaon Temple is the toughest. This temple is actually pretty simple. And yeah, this temple just hit the switch and just broke on the wall. It's kind of funny to watch, I'm not gonna lie. But here is the boss key. So there we go, or the big key. I mean, similar to a Link Between Worlds phrasing, it's the big key. So yeah, but there's that, and here is the boss door. Now I'm gonna go ahead and actually heal up, and I'll see you guys when we're ready to take on the boss for Lanayru Temple. And what you will want in terms of your echoes is gonna be an ice case and a fire case, and really any strong echo that you have to deal some good damage. Now, let's go ahead, pop a save of course, because I mean why not, and let's head through here and take on the boss of Lanayru Temple. Is that Cody's brother? Something feels really off here. We saw how Cody's brother looks in that painting. Nothing like this. There's no way this is him, Zelda. And yes, this is the boss of Lanayru Temple being Skorchill, who pretty much has all these like elemental attacks and whatnot. And yeah, they're kind of scary, but just use your case to your advantage and you should be all good. Honestly, you should be all good. I think so, at least. But go ahead and use your ice. You pretty much just attack his helmet based on whatever element it is. Attack with the opposite element. And it's as simple as that. See, the game even shows you, yeah, you destroyed one of them. Well, that's the puzzle. That's how you do it. So yeah, it's not hard. And yeah, you can also bounce. He can bounce off of these. So if you just stand by these, then you should be fine. Well, of course, you want to avoid his attacks, obviously. But if you stand by these, you should be pretty much fine. Let's go and use our ice keys still. And okay, or no, fire key, not ice keys, fire keys. And yeah, our fire keys actually putting in some work, so he's doing well. He's doing a good job. There's another icicle down. He just needs to destroy one more, and then we'll be good to pretty much attack him with our echo, because then he will no longer be in his weird metal body of sorts. So yeah, there we go. Now, go ahead, spawn your freaking Dark Nut, and go ahead and just have your Dark Nut. You can also attack him as well along with your echo. Thankfully, our Dark Nut doesn't really get hurt very easily because of his like metal armor body. So let's just have our Dark Nut just attack Skorchill first. You know, I'm too scared to attack Skorchill, man. I don't want to. I'm too scared to. Let's go and just spawn him again. You know, Skorchill, you took him down, but I don't care. So yeah, unfortunately we did take a bit too long there, but let's go and have our fire keys do that work. And yeah, now this time let's actually go ahead and attack him along with our echo this time instead of just letting our echo attack him. And now we're into this phase where now he is flames. He's fire and flames, baby. Exciting. Let's go and spawn an ice case and get going. Now this is the part that is definitely much more scarier because he shoots fireballs. I actually have no idea how much damage they deal in hero mode, because I mean I did a 3-hour run, but that didn't really give me a good idea on exactly how much damage he deals on hero mode, because I mean 3 hearts I was like one shot every time. So yeah, kind of hard to know how much damage he actually deals on hero mode along with like other bosses. So yeah, anyway, let's spawn our ice keys again, and just have got the attack Skorchill, you know, just have him attack Skorchill. Now what I like to do is just have your echo be the primary focus of him, so that way when Skorchill does shoot out fireballs or shoot any flame attack or really anything, then we focus on your enemy. The focus on your echo instead of, well, this fire being hitting you. So if that hits you, that's a crap ton of damage. That's a lot of damage. Like if that hits you, then you might be dead on hero mode. And I'm not kidding. Oh god. Okay. I think shoot fireballs right now. Jeez. Okay, let's go ahead and just constantly attack him. And there we go. Now, onto the final phase, which is this. Where yeah, now, as you can tell, his eyes are blue and red, which is so fun. Now, you pretty much just intermix your keys elements. So, yeah, you basically intermix them, so he may be ice right now, but pretty much he may just change suddenly to fire and melt the roof. So that's very fun. So yeah, he might just suddenly change to, and yeah, that's the great thing. If he shoots fireballs and you have fire keys out, then it will literally do nothing because it's the same element. So it literally does nothing, which is super nice. And of course now he does that. Well, thankfully my keys did that just in time, and Skorchill's mad. Honestly, understandably so. He just got his stuff destroyed, you know? So let's hope that he's just stuck in there. It seems like he literally is stuck in there, so that's great. He's gonna have our Dark Knight attack him though. And you know what? Let's go ahead and attack him as well. And yeah, just like that, he's done. Pretty easy, boss. It's really easy on Echo's Wisdom, especially even on Hero mode. Like, Hero mode is the hard mode of this game. It's literally pretty tough, so yeah. To be honest, I wasn't very worried about the Skorchill battle, but hey, we did it. And now, let's mend this rift and save, I guess, the inhabitants of Lanayru Mountain, especially Konde. My friends just in power with me! And he has now the rift mended. We'll try against more experience and is now level 10. So nice. And we have 6 try now, so I think we should be able to spawn. Or no, level 9. I feel dumb. I feel like I can do even more now. And yeah, now we can create more echoes. I believe now we can also spawn a Lionel echo, since we have 6 of tries, I guess, energy triangles. Well, yeah. Well, let's go and get ourselves the final sanction. Priestess, your wisdom has freed this land, which was swallowed by nothingness. I am the goddess Nehru, one of the 3 who created your world. You have demonstrated true wisdom, thus I grant my sanction unto you. You got Nehru's sanction. Priestess, we 3 have borne witness to your true nature. Now, to open the path to the prime energy, go to the ancient forest guarded by the sacred tree. There you may also encounter the hero you seek. Remember this, your wisdom will one day be your salvation. We've gotten all the sanctions. Now we go to the ancient forest guarded by the sacred tree, and Link will be there too. Poor Konde, he had no idea he was chasing that creature this whole time. And that means he's no closer to reuniting with his brother. I wonder if he'll be sad about that. Well, I wonder as well, Try, but there's not really anything else to do in the Still World for now, so let's go back to your world, Zelda. Well, let's head back to the main world of Hyrule. The Lens of Goddesses has been completed. We got ourselves a heart container, giving us 13 total hearts. And yeah, we now have the main quest of, well, the Lands of the Goddesses complete. And now, the main ones ahead are the Rift. So basically, we speak to Konde and rescuing the hero Link. So that's the main quest. So let's head back to Hyrule, as this is now done. The final temple of the game is now done. The final major rift in the game is now done. Now, well, you guys know what's next. Let's make our way out of here and prepare.
Oh!
Zelda, Try, where were you? Konde was worried not being able to find you anywhere. You left so fast. We were kind of in the rift actually taking care of the temple, so yeah. What? The mountain? It's clean. It's clean everywhere.
Huh?
What? You two took care of all that dark gunk? Then you two cleaned the mountain. Wow, thank you, that makes Konde happy. But what's wrong, Konde? You and Zelda are better at being good than Konde is. Much better. Big Brother wouldn't be so disappointed if Konde was as good as you two. He's not disappointed in you at all, Konde. Don't lose spirit over any of this. Your brother said he wanted to take you on adventures with him someday. Well, what do you mean? Well, there's painting and he's still on his adventure, blah blah blah. So Big Brother's still on his adventure. Konde was only seeing the back of some big monster. Konde feels better. But you wait so long for him to come home. Aren't you sad that he's not back yet? Not at all. His adventure isn't over yet. That means he'll be back when it is. But you're back to waiting again. Only until he comes home, and he will, so Konde can wait forever. Is Chai worried about Konde? I just want to make sure you stay in good spirits, Konde. You helped Zelda during that big snowstorm after all. Oh, well, Konde will stay in good spirits as long as Zelda and Chai stay in good spirits. Thank you for telling me about Big Brother. I'm glad you're feeling like your normal self again, Konde. Konde's never felt more like himself. Good spirits, great spirits. Hooray! Looks like Konde really is back to his usual happy self. I still hope his brother comes home soon. I'm glad we were finally able to take care of the rift on Holy Mount Lanayru, and now we have that sanction from the goddess Lanayru too. Zelda, the ancient forest the goddess has mentioned, I don't know where that is. Maybe your father knows? Long have I awaited this moment. Uh-oh. Zelda! The goddess will provide their sanctions, so I should be able to approach the prime energy. Yes, this identity should suffice. Zelda! Ah, Zelda, you're awake. After you collapsed, Tri brought you here to the castle. We've been watching over you, waiting for you to wake up. But what has happened? Well, you see, this thing took me and took my identity, and now it's planning to take the prime energy, aka the Triforce. I see. The goddess has spoken with ancient forest with a sacred tree. Impa, do you know anything of that? Yes, it must be the eternal forest. As for the sacred tree, well, that must be the beautiful large tree located there. So it's the forest northwest of here. The trees are dense, so navigating will prove challenging. Hey, Zelda! Null must have been playing this from the start. They waited until you earned the right to seek the prime energy, then created an echo of you. That's why they imprisoned the goddesses in the rifts, to lure us and advance their plan. If only I'd realized this sooner. Well, this is rather discouraging, isn't it? Discouraging? Oh, you mean this feeling? Discovering Null's plan is so late. Yeah, I feel very discouraged. Null may end up obtaining the prime energy. If that happens, our best chance will be to join forces with Link. The goddess has shared that if you go to the Eternal Forest, you may find her hero, Link. Zelda, as your father, the truth is that I want you to remain here. It pains me to consider you stepping out into danger once again. But now, I understand, you are the priestess of wisdom. As king, I must ask for your help. Please, go to the Eternal Forest, find the hero, and put an end to Null's nefarious plans. Please, priestess, save Hyrule. Well, now we know what we must do, which is literally save all of Hyrule by putting an end to Null and stopping him and his plans. So, yeah. Princess! We are relieved to see you safe. I was so worried when I heard you were attacked. I'm waiting outside nervously, awaiting any news from the king and Lady Impa. You're not leaving again, are you? Are you? Yes, we're leaving. We're going to the Eternal Forest. Oh, the Eternal Forest, you say? Well, then allow me to ensure that the Eternal Forest is safe for passage. If I leave everything to you, then I won't be worthy of my office. Please, I insist. Right then, with that, I'm off. Uh-oh. We have a chance to tell right the important part, then I'll make an echo of you. Yeah, he rushed off, so he didn't care to hear anything we had to say, so I guess that'll be next episode, as we have the Eternal Forest opened up on our map, at least with a warp point, so we've explored part of it. So, actually, no, we don't even have a warp point, so I guess next time we'll be going for the Eternal Forest, and I'll see you guys there at the Eternal Forest. We're gonna explore the area, and yeah, I'll be in the Leno Echo off camera. I'll see you guys as we explore that area and prepare for the finale of this series. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time at Echoes Wisdom here, as you continue onwards, and make off the Eternal Force and put an end to Null's plans. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more of this game on the channel, and really if you want to see the finale of this LP, be sure to subscribe. If you want to see more Zelda gameplay in the future, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time as we go off to Eternal Forest and finish things. See you all then. Echoes Wisdom Hero Mode. Peace.